Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining me here on The News Now. I'm Harley Strickland in the WTOC 24-hour newsroom, bringing you some of today's top headlines and events going on here in our area. I do want to remind you, whether you're watching on Roku, Amazon Fire, Facebook, whatever you're watching on, you can only chat with me live here on Facebook. I see a few of you already giving some comments, saying hello, waving at us. We appreciate those comments, and if you have any questions about stories, you can leave those comments or questions there, and I'll try to get to those at the end. Well, Hurricane Michael is gone, but its death toll is still rising. At last count, the storm has killed at least 17 people. Search and rescue teams are fanning out across the southeast, looking for anyone caught in the path of one of the most intense hurricanes to ever hit the United States. Some of the most catastrophic damage is in Mexico Beach, Florida. The beach was swamped with a 14-foot storm surge when Hurricane Michael came ashore. Mexico Beach Mayor Al Kathy says he hardly recognizes the community he lived in for 65 years. He believes the recovery will be measured in months, not weeks.
Totally shocked at what it's done to our entire town.
This is what's left of the bedroom and my baby's room that, as you can see, is not there anymore.
With many roads still blocked by downed trees and debris, first responders are relying on helicopters to reach stranded storm victims. The Coast Guard says its crews have already rescued nearly 36 people. It may be weeks before power is restored everywhere in Michael's path. Well, coming back to the Savannah area, the Make Savannah Fall Market kicked off today. The market was at the Starland Village. The fall market features over 26 local vendors and artists, a pizza food truck, live music, and more. 10% of all vendor proceeds will benefit local nonprofits Urban Hope and Step Up Savannah. The event wrapped up today around 4. There's some video from that event. We went out there today. Everyone seemed to have a great time. And really a great event. And again, that wrapped up today at 4 o'clock. Well, Savannah Ambucks rocking and bowling earlier today for their annual Bowlapalooza fundraiser. Now, this looked like a fun event. Take a look at this video. They raised over $120,000 over the last 4 months. Savannah Ambucks work to benefit people with different abilities. That's including physical and mental. One of their biggest projects is providing therapeutic. This is some different video here. We'll have that video coming up in a little bit for you. But one of their biggest projects is providing therapeutic tricycles that can be pedaled both by hand and by foot. On average, they donate about 75 Amtrikes to the Savannah community each year. And our own WTOC Amanda LeBreau was one of those celebrity bowlers out there today. Now, we'll have this story coming up for you tonight at 7 and 11 on our regular newscast and on our Facebook page. You want to make sure you check back there. And also, you can check out Amanda. There was a cool guy who got one of those tricycles today during that event, and if you go to her Facebook page, you can check that video out there as well. The Effingham County School District would like to remind you that the Rankin Elementary School grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony is going to be held tomorrow. It will be from 2 to 4 on Howard Road, so don't forget about that if you'd like to go check that new school out. Now, before I leave you, I do want to check our comments. Prayers for everyone affected by Michael, heartbreaking prayers. Everyone just sending out their prayers to Florida. Someone's watching from Leesburg, Georgia. Richard is saying hello. Betty's saying hello. Thank you all for joining us today. And again, if you'd like to see any more about these stories, you can always go on WTOC.com and our Facebook page and view those there and read more about them. Now, we do want to take a live look outside right now, and we do have that weather update coming up for you tonight at 8 o'clock with our own Andrew Gorton. But look how beautiful it is outside. And this morning, I will say it was a little chilly for me. But of course, if you tune back in tonight at 8 on all of our digital platforms, you can catch that weather update and see what the weather's going to be like for your area this week, if this cold weather is going to stick around or is it moving out. I'm excited to see. I may have to tune into that myself. But again, thank you for joining us. Don't forget, coming up at 7 and 11, we have our regular scheduled newscast, and you'll see these stories and more. Thank you for joining us, and have a great weekend.